Brad and Johnny, just when you guys found out that Lauren and Jacoby weren't going to be playing tonight and you guys were 2 guards down, what was kind of going through your head? Your first Big Ten game, just off the top of your head.
Eat something light before the games. We're probably playing a lot and running up and down. But no, next man up. Jordan Davis was huge for us tonight. He hit 1 3, but defensively, getting rebounds and just bringing energy. We knew that we had a lot of guys up. We always say our strength is in numbers, and so Jordan did a great job helping us off the bench to take the load off a little bit. But hopefully they can get healthy and we'll get them back here soon.
Yeah, we missed Jacoby and Law out there tonight, but like Brad said, the next man got to step up, and I thought Jordan did a really good job of that.
Jeff, for Brad and Johnny, you guys have been down big before. There was a Texas A&M game out in Vegas. You had that one, took the lead back by halftime in that one, but I'm just curious how much the experiences you guys have had, either having a comeback or hold a lead late like against Houston, benefited you guys tonight, and also a follow-up. And please talk about what number 33 gave you.
Yeah, that's why you schedule these tough games in November and December, so you can get some experience for March. And I think we've done a great job facing really tough competition to prepare us for those moments. Whether it's trying to hold a lead or coming back from down, we've had a lot of experience so far this year, which is really going to be good for us going into Big Ten play. And he was awesome. He was so big. I mean, he's hitting floaters from the baseline. It's got to be the toughest shot in basketball, but he made it look easy. Post moves back to the basket. But I thought both him and Ben Carlson, that stretch there, got us going, just getting offensive rebounds and second chance points and getting us good looks. And then defensively, obviously, our whole team did a great job on, their 2 big guys trying to make life difficult for them inside. But CV was awesome on both ends of the floor, trying to force tough shots, but also walling up on their guards, and they drove. Huge play at the end of the game when he tipped it. I should have saved it. I don't know how they got the ball, but those are big time plays. So definitely winning plays.
Jeff?
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you guys know what it's like to be down big early.
Yeah, I mean, it's easier to play when you're down because then you get more aggressive. But I thought the reason why we made that comeback was because of our defense. I think they scored like 17 points in the second half. So, I mean, that tells you right there how we won the game.
Jim, over on the right.
Johnny, I heard when you came in here, you said you're going right to sleep when you get back to your apartment. Was this an exhausting one? And I guess, can you just kind of speak to the resilience of this team? Because, like you said, you've been in some weird positions this year, and the fight never seems to go away.
Yeah, I mean, we're just tough and gritty, like people have been saying. But, I mean, yeah, I'm definitely going to go to sleep going to my apartment. That game, it's not easy making a comeback like that. But I'm proud of the way we all played tonight. I'm sure all those guys are excited too.
Jeff, Johnny, there were some times it got pretty physical out there. Over on your left. It got pretty physical out there. You almost looked like you were angry at certain times. Did you get a little PO'd?
I think that's just my facial expression. It's basketball. You got to have a little something to you. But no, I wasn't really getting angry. I was just more focused on the game and how we was going to come back and win.
Abby, over on the right.
Chris, Brad already talked about it. Your big boost towards the end, Ben Carlson's. What spurred that? What was it? Just felt like that kind of came out of the gates, and it was something we really haven't seen yet this season.
Just attacking with aggressive mindset. I'd say just always being ready when my name's called. And tonight, Steve got in foul trouble, so the team called me to step in and play some good minutes. So I just went in there and tried to play hard.
Yeah, Brad and Chris, right back here. What was the biggest adjustment you made on Indiana's big guys in the second half?
I'd say in the first half, we were trapping a lot more, and give them credit, they were passing very well and moving the ball and finding open shooters. And then in the second half, we kind of got away from that and just letting the bigs guard them one-on-one a little bit more and just kind of make it harder to get the ball. And that just kind of shortened a lot of our closeouts and all the rotations.
Jeff, back.
Brad, you've been a part of some big wins here in Wisconsin. Where do you rank that one? And what did that feel like as a leader on the team to know that you were down 22 points and to find a way to win tonight? How incredible was that?
It was awesome. We were talking on the way down here, when it comes to March and we're competing for a Big Ten championship, that's a game you're going to look back at, so that's a big one right there. Where does it rank? I don't know. I'm just focused on this year, and that was a great win for this year with this team and a great learning experience and curve for us. because we know our identities on the defensive end and being physical and playing with that mindset, and we just got to do it for 40 minutes and not dig ourselves a hole like that. But that was an incredible win. I think the cool thing about this group is we're all excited to get back to work tomorrow and head to Ohio State to keep it rolling.
Chris, offensively, what did you think you were able to take advantage of in the second half? And was it just a matter of seeing one kind of go in to kind of just get some momentum going for you offensively?
Yeah, I'd say definitely after that first and one, kind of like the lid was off the basket, and I felt like I could be a little bit more aggressive and give credit to my teammates that did a good job of finding me. And I just feel like once I got one going, I just felt like I couldn't guard me.
Abby, back right?
Johnny, what was going through your head when you hit that three with 1:18 left to kind of take the lead again? Was there any thought in your head, or just what were you thinking?
Flashback back to when Brad hit that three against Maryland. Now I'm just playing though. I mean, once I hit that three, I knew he was going to win the game because, we've been playing solid defense the whole second half, and, they could barely even get a shot off in the final minute. So, yeah, I just knew he was going to win when I hit that.
Jeff. Brad, you hit some big free throws in your time here. Chucky Hepburn tonight didn't hit a shot in the field, yet in the final 20 seconds or whatever it is, or 4 for 4. Is that just a sign of his maturity, toughness, what he can do when the game's on the line?
He's a gamer, whether he's scoring or not or shots are going, he does so much for our team. Everyone talks about on the defensive end, but to be able to step up there with a full crowd and knock down 4 huge free throws to seal the game, it just, like you said, it talks to his mental toughness, but also just his confidence level. We're talking to Gord, and he's telling us it's going to go in, so there's no doubt in his mind. So, it's a good energy to be a part of, and he definitely leads by example with that. So, pretty awesome, really proud of him.
Mike, front.
Brad, you mentioned Jordan Davis played tonight, but Ben Carlson, another guy, came off the bench and gave you guys some pretty good minutes. How much of a spark did he give you guys?
He was huge, just hustling at the defensive end, rebounding, being physical with their bigs, because, those are 2 great bigs they have on their side, on their team. But then offensively, some huge offensive rebounds. He's able to space the floor. Pretty soon those shots are going to fall too, and he's becoming even more dynamic for us. Just his energy, doing the little things. Those are the things that get you going. Both him and Jordan did a great job of doing those little things, to give us a boost.
Steve, over here.
Brad, y'all have such a long home winning streak in this series. You've been a part of a lot of those wins. Early in the second half, did that enter in your mind that maybe if you can kind of keep clawing away, maybe that might enter their minds a little bit?
To be honest, I didn't know we had a home winning streak. How long is it?
23 years.
1998.
That's before I was born. So for everyone who says I'm super old, 99. I had no idea that was a stat, so I never really thought about it. But what was going through our mind is just sticking together and playing Wisconsin basketball, because we knew that would get us back in the game.
Got time for one more for players. Jim?
Brad, what was it like at halftime? Such a young team, down 17. I'm just curious, was it calm, would you say? What, can you take us inside there?
I don't know if calm is the word I would use, but a lot of conversation, a lot of communication about what was going right and wrong, but mainly wrong because not much was going right for us at that point. That's the great thing about this team. We have a lot of voices and a lot of people that are saying different things and trying to encourage, but also hold people accountable. From people that are up here playing a lot of minutes to Carter Higginbottom and Carter Gilmore and Justin Tapor, and everyone's got their hands in the fight, and so they're sharing their perspectives, saying what's going to help us get over that hump in the second half. So that's something that we pride ourselves on, is our locker room conversations and making sure that we know what coach is going to say before he comes in and asks us what we talked about.